Hello, warriors. We have an incredible guest for you today. A talented social media creator who makes awesome content about Total Battle, the mastermind behind the Total Battle Tutorials channel, a YouTuber, warrior, an all-around great guy, Chris. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a like on the video to show your support. We're excited to sit down with Chris and ask him a few questions about his journey in Total Battle, his in-game friendships, and some of his most memorable moments. Here's what happened. Enjoy!
First and foremost, thank you for having me, and thank you for this invitation to do this interview with you, Total Battle, Score Warrior. I really appreciate it, and thank you for recognizing me and inviting me here. So, yes, let's begin.
Welcome, Chris. So, how did it all begin? How did you first hear about the game, and what drew you in to explore it more deeply? Tell us about your journey in Total Battle.
To be honest, when I first discovered the game, it was through an ad. It was like a mini game, and I thought that this was going to be something that could challenge my math skills, and reaction time. So I started playing it. Next thing I know, it invited me into this whole new world that just opened itself up to more. Honestly, it reminded me of some nostalgia of a childhood game that I used to play. I thought this was going to be very similar, and it is very similar, however, better. And then it just got more and more and more, and the more I keep playing, the more I'm invested, and I can honestly say now that I'm in it for the long haul.
What are some of the most memorable moments with your clan? Are there any epic battles or funny stories you'd like to share?
Yeah, one of the most memorable experiences was back in Kingdom 151. There was a player called Samanjind, and I'll never forget this. I was the leader of a clan, and we were all new players, so we were learning as we go. We had 3 forts, we were doing quite well, doing the Great Hunt, doing Ancients, and we were just developing, and this massive player, I say massive player, at the time I thought it was massive, called Samanjind, came through like a boulder, opened up some portals and just demolished all of our forts, and then the capital went into the bubble, and panic, chaos. It was we didn't know what to do. So it forced me to learn quite fast about how to manage what happens when your clan does actually get attacked. And I'm very grateful for Samanjind. Anyway, I go onto the kingdom chat to find out that he's actually doing this to loads of other clans in the kingdom. And this player was going on a rampage. So we had this kingdom hunting this one player who kept trying to move his city around the kingdom and then putting a shield bubble up and doing it. It was such a great moment because it forced players to grow, and I'm one of them, and it taught me a lot more about the game. There's elements to the game that some people, I suppose, haven't experienced yet, but all it takes is for a player like Samanjind to come along and force you, and I really admire that. So I have a lot of respect for that, as well as it taught me that the game isn't always catered towards people who want to do the community, the clan, all of that. Some players just want to go on there and fight. They just want to fight. They just want to find players and have part of the war. It's part of battle, it's part of war. And so, yeah, that was probably one of the best things that's probably one of the funniest stories that I have about the game and how it can happen at any time.
I guess a lot of new players can learn something from your story. And what inspired you to start creating YouTube videos about Total Battle? How did that journey begin?
Okay, so I was playing Total Battle for about 6 months before I decided to create a YouTube video, because there was a moment when I was playing that I needed help. I searched online for some of the answers, and with a lot of what was already out there, I really couldn't find the visual aids and simplicity of a video that just got straight to the point or went into more detail from an in-game player perspective, which was important to me. I thought that I could probably do this. Why is it not there? Basically, see a need, fill a need, right? If you have the ability, then you have no excuse. And because I felt pretty confident in my experience, I decided to share what I had learned and see where it went. Now, the beauty of that is there are new players who learned from me and more experienced players who gave me more information, especially in the comment section. And this is what actually has spawned me to create more content. A lot of the questions I get asked and a lot of the influence I receive from other players, whether that's on the YouTube channel or in game, has helped me grow. And as a result, we have developed this community online through Total Battle and with the aid of YouTube to create content that really gets to the nitty gritty of what players need to know and the best way to go about it. So yeah, I suppose that's like, it's a story in itself, the YouTube journey, and they're the same but also separate. To be honest, I'm very grateful, very, very grateful.
Thanks for being so open and sincere with us. How do you feel about the community? Are there any players or clans you'd like to give a shout out to? Please mention in-game nicknames only.
I feel like the community is incredible. It's huge. I didn't fully grasp just how big Total Battle was until my kingdom opened up and started getting involved in kingdom tournaments and kingdom challenges. So first and foremost, I'd like to give a thank you to where it all began for me, which was Kingdom 151, and all the players involved. They probably don't even know that they played a part in my development, but yeah, thank you to them. Especially there was a player called Sekhmet, who was my mentor for the first 2 months. I was a new player and I was trying to build my own clan from scratch. He messaged me and said, I see what you're trying to do. Would you like to join our clan? And I said yes. Then he took me under his wing and he started teaching me what it was to lead a clan. And then he decided to go to another kingdom and left me with that clan. So that was Sekhmet. And I want to give a massive shout out to him, because I wouldn't be here where I am today had he not helped me on my journey. Whilst I was developing that clan in 151, there were neighboring clans, and as a leader of a clan, I believe it's important that you build some sort of mutual respect between leaders. I developed a relationship with another clan called 300, who was led, or is still led, by a leader called Hild. She's incredible, she's a good leader. We merged clans, so we had my clan join their clan and I became a superior in her clan, and we just developed even further with a bigger, better clan, which was really, really cool. So yeah, big shout out to Hild as well. Now I have a different clan, I'm part of a different clan, and that is in Kingdom 156, and we are the Angels of Death. Our leader is Attila, and to be honest, his style of leadership is I prefer, and I like how he manages the clan, and we are growing and getting better and stronger, and we've got such good players and superiors on all levels that I feel really happy there and comfortable there. It's definitely in alignment with how I play, my style of play. So yeah, massive shout out to Attila and all of the Angels of Death. Big up yourselves. And yeah, that's that. And I just want to give a massive shout out to all my friends as well, because they know who they are. It's quite a big list. I can't list them all out, but you know who you are. So yeah, big up yourselves too.
That's a nice shout out. What's your favorite aspect of the game?
My favorite part of Total Battle is clan tournaments. I love the collective effort of working towards a shared goal, whether that's earning trophies or participating in great hunts, whatever the tournament is. It reminds me of my army days, where everyone comes together as a team to achieve a mission. It's the sense of brotherhood that Total Battle can create, and that's what keeps me coming back. It doesn't matter who you are outside the game. When you're playing and you're your avatar and you're your city, that is who you are. That's how you represent yourselves, how you show up. And it is that, when you're part of a clan, that makes you feel like you're united under one banner, all striving towards the same achievement, the same goal. And that's what keeps me playing.
Let's come back to your channel. What video are you most proud of? Is there one you feel stands out in your channel's journey?
To be honest, I'm proud of all my videos because they show the progress of the YouTube journey, my own personal journey. So I don't really have any favorites, but the one that stands out the most is my first troop stacking video, because from that video I gained a lot more knowledge and wisdom from more experienced players about how to go about it, and seeing all the different strategies from the different players, to the point where now I've created a whole playlist dedicated to troop stacking, because there's so much elements involved. And whether you check it out for yourself and see for yourself, but that is the one that's probably gained the most traction, got the most views so far. That if I have to choose one, it would be that one, because that's what spawned more, as well as helped grow the channel and also highlights the journey. I think the journey is more important than the destination. So seeing those steps, that I'd have to say it's the troop stacking video. Yeah.
What's your favorite video on our channel? What do you enjoy most about it?
Okay, I really like the stories of the captains and the heroes. To be honest, I had these thoughts, and I'm a bit of a creative person anyway, and I'm pretty sure I speak for a lot of the community when I say this. Please keep investing in the stories and making the videos more about it. It'd be awesome if you had a full-on series. It would be incredible if we saw how each player's story is like a mini movie, and like it's really detailed and intricate, and we see like a proper full-on of their story and then how they all sort of come together. I don't want to mention, I know the legalities of it, but you know, like certain franchises, when they have made individual character stories and then right at the end there's one big battle, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that kind of thing, but for total battle. I just think that would be absolutely awesome. And in a bit more detail, as the idea spawns in my mind, you can see how the heroes, right, are obviously the kings and queens of certain lands, and then, you know, you might have captains that they do certain battles for certain heroes, and then they might like switch sides, or they might do like some sort of, I don't know, just create something like a big total battle story. It'd be epic. I really hope that might come into it, because that's what I like about it. I think it's more about those for me personally, because I'm already playing the game, so it isn't that we're not learning about the game, it's just the story side of things. That's what I like the most. I wrote a few words, and I'm very grateful for this interview. Thank you. But before I go, I would just like to say it's a huge thank you to everyone, players, developers, and YouTubers. Every contribution, big or small, helps make Total Battle the amazing experience it is. I'm grateful to be part of this collaboration, and I hope we all continue to grow together. Life is full of challenges, but it is those struggles that make us stronger. Total Battle is a reflection of that, and I hope it inspires all of us to keep pushing forward, both in-game and in life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chris. It was a pleasure to have such an amazing guest on our channel. We hope you enjoyed the interview. Be sure to subscribe to our channel as well as Chris's channel via the link in the description. Don't forget to leave a comment telling us what you would ask Chris, or maybe even suggest someone from the community you'd like us to interview next. Let us know in the comments. See you in Total Battle!